All right, so next, my friend Billy George, chair of the Putnam County Democratic Party. Billy, come on up here.
All right, thank you everybody for being here. All right. Good evening, everybody, friends, neighbors, and fellow members of the Upper Cumberland. We gathered today not just to recognize Labor Day on the calendar, but to honor labor as a heartbeat of Tennessee. From Memphis to the other end of the state, and here in Upper Cumberland, our people work hard. We build, we teach, we care, we serve, we haul freight, fix, and farm. There's a number of welders, teachers, nurses, truckers, linemen, techs, waitresses, mechanics, and public servants. And let's be clear, we don't ask for much, just a fair wage, dignity on the job, and a shot at a decent life. But let's also be honest. Right now, too many of our neighbors are working full-time and still can't afford rent. Too many are juggling 2 or 3 jobs and can't afford childcare or a trip to the doctor. Our unions are under attack, our rights are under threat, and too often our leaders are siding with billionaires and big corporations while everyday Tennesseans are left behind. That's not the Tennessee that we believe in. Here in the Upper Cumberland, we know that hard work looks like. We know what sacrifice looks like. We've seen local factories close, like Purdue and Monterey. We've seen jobs outsourced because of individuals who don't have access to full-time jobs, like traveling nurses coming to CRMC because our own hospital doesn't want to pay full-time wages. We've watched as small towns lose their hospitals due to the lack of expanding Medicaid within the state, and even public education losing funding to big cities that get tax breaks and handshakes. And school vouchers, absolutely. But let me tell you what we have seen. We've seen young people organizing and retirees writing letters and showing up at civic meetings. We've seen and heard from our own county commission who want to give themselves a raise. We've seen folks working together across generations because everyone understands that when a paycheck doesn't stretch and the rent keeps climbing. This is our moment. We must stand up, and not just once a year on Labor Day, but every single day for working families across the state. We must demand a living wage, not one that is poverty. We've got to get our members of Congress and our local and our representatives to pass a higher minimum wage. It's still $7.25 an hour, the same it's been since 2009 with the Fair Minimum Wage Act of 2007 that slowly increased it to $7.25. Who can live on $290 a week before taxes being taken? The median income of our congressional district for a single individual is $27,594. That's according to 2023. Our individual congressional representative, currently held by John Rose, makes $174,000 a year. That's over 6 times the average of his constituent within District 6. We must demand that our representatives bring higher paying jobs to our area. We must fight for safe working conditions and affordable health care. A personal example for me was that when I was in graduate school at the University of Missouri, I attended my 2nd year. Within 2 days before school started, we as graduate students were told that we no longer had health insurance, and we were no longer told that our stipend was going to be available for us. Many of us signed on to attend for graduate school with those stipulations in hand. But what we did was we organized. We sued the university, and we won after I left, but in 2019, in order to unionize as graduate students and doctoral students in order to form a union at the University of Missouri, because we are workers. We must support the unions and collective bargaining, because when workers stand together, workers win. And we must remind every elected official, who do they work for? Us. Not for corporate PACs, not for wealthy donors. They work for us. And it all starts right here at the local level. We've had people showing up to school board meetings, county commission, asking the hard questions. We've got people who have said that they're going to run for office. Support them. Support those people who will fight for working families, because if we don't show up, someone else will. And far too often, they're not fighting for us. Let's make the Upper Cumberland a model of not neglecting and struggle, but of solidarity and renewal. Let's raise the standard for labor across the state and make it clear that Tennessee workers will not be ignored, overlooked, or silenced. We are the backbone of this state. We are the builders of its future, and we are just getting started. Thank you, and let's keep organizing, keep pushing, and keep standing together, united for a working Upper Cumberland.
That was great. Thank you, Billy.